shoebox shoppers and packers. Welcome to my channel, and if you're new, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy this video. Well, today I'm going to be unpacking one, maybe two shoeboxes for you, and they both have a Care Bears theme, and they're both for girls. One is for a 2 to 4 year old and one is for a 5 to 9 year old. And when I was shopping for this Care Bear box for a 2 to 4 year old, I discovered I bought lots of stuff, more than I needed. So I decided to pack two boxes. But let's start out with the 2 to 4 year olds, and if I have to, I'll do a separate video for the other box. I've got a 107 rubber band on there. And when she opens her box, this is what she'll see. This lid design is from Sending Shoeboxes on Facebook. And it says, "All my hope is in Jesus." And you can see the colorful Care Bears and the rainbow. Care Bears were very popular when my girls were young, and I just loved them because of all the cheerful colors. Okay, and this is what else she'll see. So how about if we get started with the books? I have one of these blank books that you can get at Dollar Tree. Oh, sorry for the glare. And where she can put her stickers or do her drawing, whatever. And this is the coloring book I got. I'll have to cover that with a sticker. But it's a Care Bears coloring book, coloring and activity book. And it's got a lot of cute pictures for her to color. And even a few simple activities. Next thing I have in this box, I don't have a Care Bear t-shirt, but I do have a shirt with a rainbow on it. And when I think of Care Bears, I often think of rainbows because, because of one of the animals has a rainbow on it. But this is an elephant. That's okay. It'll work. And this is a size 5T from Children's Place. And I don't know what I paid for it, but I never pay more than about $3 for a t-shirt. And this guy right here is what started the whole thing. About a year and a half ago, I was at Rite Aid, which is a store sort of like Walmart. And they had, it was like a week after Christmas or so, and these Care Bears were normally $14.99, and they had 90% sale. So I got him for $1.49. And this one was actually one of my favorite Care Bears because, again, the rainbow. And it's a nice size for the shoebox. And I thought that could be her wow gift. I wonder if you'll sit. Yeah. Then the next thing we have in here for her to play with is a set. I don't know. I think they're supposed to be little ponies. But I got those from Dollar Tree. And I figured, you know, we could have the mama and the baby. She also has some finger puppets. I love including a couple of these finger puppets. There's a cow, and I think it's a pink elephant because of his nose. Got kind of a long nose, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's a mouse, but they're fun to play with. Then she has a couple of these Gabby squeezy toys. I think they're supposed to be bath toys, but still some more imaginative play. She has a pair of socks. And a pair of Hello Kitty underwear in a size 4T. She has some large Crayola crayons in a rainbow of colors. And I packed her a cup. I know I don't normally pack cups. I have so much trouble getting them to fit in the boxes. But I got this one in there. And the first thing in here is some hair pretties. And I'll just open this up and show you what's in here. I love these organza bags. I always say that word wrong. So she has a couple of these hair ties that could actually be used as a bracelet. I'm just gonna dump this out. She has a pretty pink bow and a pink headband. got a couple hair ties, and she has a couple of these claw clips and a couple pineapple hair clips, and then this shiny, iridescent, colorful scrunchie. She also has a couple of these fuzzy, stretchy toys that you can put them together and they wear them as a bracelet, but they're fun to play with. I like to always send things in twos if I can, at least twos. She also has, speaking of twos, a couple little play ducks, a fork and spoon from Dollar Tree. This is her hygiene kit. She has a toothbrush, lip balm, comb, and Band-Aids. She has 2 jumping frogs and a ball, bouncy ball, and again the cup, which I'm pretty sure that was from Walmart. Then she has some jewelry, and I know little girls love playing dress up. If I can get this open, I wanted to show you what was in there. I love these bracelets, they're so cute. She has a bracelet, a ring, her cross necklace is in here, it's pink. This is from Oriental Trading Company. And then I made her this colorful necklace, which I thought kind of reminded me of the Care Bears rainbow. So that's her jewelry. And she also has this little purse, just for fun. She has a pencil pouch in pink. And in here she has a pink and yellow marker, washable marker. She's got a click pen with a multicolored click pen. See, I'm really getting into the rainbow stuff here. She's got 3 color pencils from Walmart with blue, pink, and yellow. And then she's got some pencils. She has the my first pencil, which is this chunky kind for little hands, because this is for a 2 to 4-year-old. Then she has a couple pencils, a Ticonderoga, and then I got that brand on Amazon, I can't remember, with a pencil grip. And then, see more rainbows here. We got 4 colorful pencils. I mean, they just print, like, they're just not print. They just have normal colored ink, lead. Oh my goodness, what's wrong with my words? But the outside is pretty. She has a blunt tipped scissors. And I love giving these rainbows, a little elephant rainbow, or not rainbow. Wow, do I need a rest? Ruler. You ever have one of those days when you have no idea what you're saying? And she has a sharpener with 2 holes, so she can sharpen all these pencils. And I do like packing school supplies for all ages. Don't want to get to that yet. She has a washcloth. She has a ribbon dancer. I love making these ribbon dancers. They're easy and they're fun to make. And this is real colorful. Kind of like got the rainbow thing going on here again. So I hope she enjoys that. She's got some erasers in here. She's got a rainbow eraser, a yellow one. She's got a little elephant eraser. Oh, am I off camera? And there's a little purple pencil topper. She has a glue stick, one of these flutes that you can get in the party section at Walmart. She's got 3 of these tubes that make noise, and you can put them together. She has this book that I got. I think it's from Dollar Tree, but maybe Dollar General. And it's teaching colors. So again, I'm trying to make this box nice and colorful. So, you know, it has things that are red that she can point to and say the names, and things that are yellow and so forth, going through the colors. I like those books. And I like to include books in my box whenever possible. She has a half composition book. And, you know, these are pretty hardy. There's 100 sheets in there. And that's from Walmart. She has one of these glider, unicorn glider planes. They're just made out of foam that can easily be put together. And again, we got the rainbow colors going on. She has a pink drawstring backpack. So hopefully she can put all her things in there to take home. She's got a pink double hole pencil sharpener that's enclosed. She has one of these lacing activities. I got this in a set on Amazon. We're getting down there. She has a prayer card. And it says, "We love him because he first loved us." It's on the back. And this is actually from a puzzle. Not the puzzle that's in here. There's not a puzzle in here. She has my letter and photo. She has one of these cute dress-up mermaid things, where there's these different outfits. You turn the page and there's different outfits, and then it tells you what sticker to look for to put there. And then there's some stickers here. A couple pages of stickers. I think these are the cutest things. I just love those. She has some stickers. She has some Care Bear stickers. More Care Bear stickers. Oh, that's right. She has these paper glasses, which I know they're not going to last long. They're just for fun, and they're colorful. She has a few more Care Bear stickers. And these are those, temporary tattoos that are all Care Bears. Oops. And that's a temporary tattoo also. That's why it's backwards. She has some stickers I got on Oriental Trading Company. They're cowgirl. And some Squishmallow stickers. And some unicorns. Rainbow. I know, I got stickers. Pets, cats and dogs. Then she has one of these make-a-face things. This one is a it's a unicorn, because there you can choose which one you want to put on there. And a lion. And she also has one of these coloring books from Oriental Trading Company. It's, just really small coloring book, but there's some fun pages for her to color. So I think that is the end. Yes, that's the end of this shoebox for the 2 to 4-year-old girl. And I'm going to go stop the video and then start it up again and show you what's in the other shoebox. Thanks. So hang on. Okay, this is part 2. Now this shoebox is also going to be a Care Bear one, and it's for a girl that's 5 to 9 years old. And I have the same lid design from Sending Shoeboxes on Facebook. And there's a sock at the top, but it's just how it worked out. When I repack it, I'll try to put it down farther. And she has the same blank book the same coloring book, but I've also included a few extra pictures for her to color. And I know they're kind of on the easy side. And then she has some paper. I like putting paper in this report covers. There's lined paper, there's some graph paper, and I also decided to put in some of this colorful paper because, again, you know, we're talking rainbow stuff here. So she's got some paper, and then she has a pair of socks. That's what she's gonna see once we get the socks out of the way. And it's the same Care Bear as I showed you in this first box. I'm gonna take out this pencil pack, whoops, because it is chucked full and it is huge and it's got Care Bears all over. So we'll get to that in a minute. I hope I can get everything back in this box. She has a Little Mermaid puzzle that I put in this nice sturdy 2mm Ziploc bag. She has a couple dry erase markers because there is a board in there farther down that I made. She also has a couple of jumping frogs just for some added extra fun. If I can squeeze a Frisbee in here when I repack it, I'm gonna. Well, you know, not a Frisbee, but one of those flying discs that pop out. That's her dry erase board eraser. She has a 24 pack of Crayola crayons and some Crayola pencils. She has a sort of coral colored washcloth. She has a green backpack, drawstring backpack. She has this book. I'm going to need to look it over carefully to make sure it's okay, because it has pictures of the Care. There's a lot of reading in it, but there's a lot of pictures telling you about each Care Bear. And I don't know what the new Care Bears I like. I really used to like the old Care Bear show, but I don't know if there's anything inappropriate in here. So, you know, because we have now the bad crowd. I'll look it through and make sure it's okay. But it's a big book, guys. There's a lot of pages in here. 80 pages. I also gave her a couple of these paper masks so she could play with a friend. She also has one of those thin coloring books, and she has a make-a-face mermaid. That's why I gave her that mermaid picture, or that, not mermaid, princess. That's why I gave her those princess pictures to color, because she has a couple princesses. She has this cute bookmark that I'm pretty sure is from Sending Shoeboxes. It says, "Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart." And the reason I like that, very colorful. I love that verse, one of my favorite. And of course it has cats on it. You know how I am about cats. And this is her prayer card. And it says, "Be kind to one another, tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God in Christ forgave you." And that's from Ephesians 4:32. She has my letter and photo. She has a lot of the same Care Bear stickers as far as the tattoos and the stickers. But then she also has these stickers and some Disney princess stickers, some unicorn stickers, some more princesses, princesses, mermaids here, and then the Care Bears. So a lot of the stuff's the same, but a lot of it's different. She has a bandana, very colorful, tie-dye, colors of the rainbow again. Speaking of rainbows, I can't get this out of here. Okay. She's got one of these play mats that I made her, so she can use her dry erase marker on there. And Val on V. Swain is the one who shows a video on how to make these. And Thank you, Val. Okay, now for her pencil box. I'm not sure which is the wow gift, this or the Care Bear, because that's pretty cute. But this is stuffed so full of so many fun things. She has some jewelry in here, and it's pretty much very similar to the other jewelry, but there's some rings in here. She's got a purple cross necklace, another necklace that I made her with pony beads, and there's some crosses on it. She also has a ribbon dancer and a bouncy ball. And she has these Care Bear Post-it notes, and I left it on the packaging because it's so cute. She has these little highlighters. I gotta open this though because they're really cute. They're like little bears, and there's all different colors. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be bears or cats, but we're gonna call them bears. And they're little highlighters. So cute. And sticking with lots of color, she has these glitter gel pens. She has a spoon and fork. I gotta dig in here. Rainbow pen. I love it. Her hygiene kit, which includes toothbrush, comb, lip balm, nail file, nail clippers, and Band-Aids. And there's the rainbow on the Band-Aids. She has one of these pencils that is multicolor. I call them rainbow pencils. I don't know if that's what they're called. She has a whistle that's pink. Get from Amazon. Can you believe all the stuff that's in here? A rainbow eraser, because what else would it be? A glue stick. Scissors. Her pencils include a rainbow pencil sharpener. No, that's not right either. It's an eraser. It erases pencil. And pencil topper, and she's got a little purple hippo. Man, my words, my words, my words. And she's got this little bag with jewelry in it. No, it's not jewelry, it's hair ties. I already showed you the jewelry. Oh, goodness. Okay, so she also has a couple of these coil hair pretties that could be used as a bracelet. She has this really colorful, iridescent, rainbow colored scrunchie. And then she has this little puppy clip. Leopard, I guess. And a little, I think it's supposed to be a hippo. I'm not sure. She's got some of these, a couple of these little hair claw things. And a few different colored ponytail holders. My words, my words. And she's got a couple real small ones. Real small ones too. So she's got quite a variety of hair things. And even that scrunchie, she could wear it as a bracelet if she doesn't have long hair. She's got a one of these templates that you get in the party section at Walmart, and it's got like a whale and a dolphin. It's a pencil sharpener, and she also has the double hole metal pencil sharpener. We're getting down there. Got a 6-inch ruler that's got inches and centimeters. She's got a blue and a black pen. And she has, this is a Ticonderoga pencil, a couple of other pencils. Actually, there's 2 Ticonderogas and then 2. These 2 I get on Amazon. And then she also has the 4 regular pencils that are in the rainbow colors. Ooh. And so that is what was in this pencil pouch. Okay, so that is her box. What do you think of it? Did you like everything that was in here? Do you think I can fit one of those foldable Frisbees? I think so. They can fit there. And I was really thrilled to put these 2 boxes together. It just kind of reminded me of when my girls were little and loved these Care Bears. They had Care Bear clothes and Care Bear everything. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your likes and comments. And as much fun as this was to put together, remember, I'm thinking that the most important thing in these boxes is, of course, prayer. And I'm thinking I don't always remember to say that, but it is truth. We need to be praying for these children and for all who will be distributing these boxes and whatnot, all aspects. So, thank you again. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.